Rich woman refused to sit beside a black man on a plane. Instantly regrets it. Part 3. The words, "he's not who you think he is," clung to Evelyn's mind like a dark echo. The nurse's eyes darted toward the corridor. "You should come with me," she whispered, glancing around as if afraid someone might overhear. Evelyn clutched the unopened envelope to her chest. "What are you talking about? He's a doctor. A good man, he just saved a life." The nurse nodded nervously. "He is a doctor, but that's not all he is." They began walking down the quiet hall. The air was heavy with the scent of antiseptic and something else. Tension. Distant announcements crackled from overhead speakers. The nurse stopped outside a small office and gestured to a computer monitor on the desk. "I probably shouldn't be showing you this," she said, lowering her voice. "But maybe you deserve to know." Evelyn's pulse quickened. On the screen was a file, Dr. Marcus Hill. But something was wrong. Under occupation, it read, "Former physician, medical license suspended, 2022. Her breath caught. Suspended? For what? The nurse swallowed. For performing an unauthorized surgery overseas. Saved a child's life. But it broke international medical protocol. He's been fighting the case for years." Evelyn stared at the glowing screen, the truth unraveling before her. "So he risked everything just to keep helping people?" "Yes," the nurse said quietly. "He lost his position, his license, even his citizenship rights for a while. But he never stopped helping." Evelyn's hands trembled. Her mind flashed back to the flight. The calmness in his voice, the steady hands that saved a stranger's life, the dignity he carried despite her earlier rejection. "Why would you say he came back to settle something?" she asked finally. The nurse hesitated. "Because Dr. Hill requested this particular flight. The same route your husband used to take every month before his accident." Evelyn froze. "My husband? What does he have to do with this?" Before the nurse could answer, the intercom crackled overhead. "Mrs. Evelyn Carter, please report to the reception desk immediately." They exchanged glances. Evelyn's chest tightened. "Excuse me," she murmured, clutching the envelope tighter, and hurried down the corridor. When she reached the reception area, a man in a dark suit was waiting, tall, composed, wearing an airport security badge. "Mrs. Carter," he greeted her curtly. "I'm Officer Reynolds. I need to ask you a few questions about your husband, the late Mr. Jonathan Carter." Her voice faltered. "My husband? He's been gone for years. Why now?" Reynolds opened a folder. Inside was a black and white photo, a younger Jonathan Carter shaking hands with a woman Evelyn recognized instantly. "Grace Hill," she gasped. "That's Grace, my housekeeper." Reynolds nodded grimly. "We've reopened an old case related to her arrest. New evidence suggests the jewelry theft your husband reported may have been staged." Her world tilted. "Staged? By who?" He looked her in the eye. "That's what we're trying to confirm. But records show that the missing necklace was sold 6 months later under your husband's alias. In Zurich." Evelyn stumbled backward. No, that can't be true." Officer Reynolds closed the file slowly. "We have reason to believe Dr. Marcus Hill discovered this years ago, but never pursued charges. Until now." The envelope in Evelyn's hand suddenly felt heavier, almost alive. "Do you know where he is now?" she whispered. Reynolds shook his head. "He left the building about 15 minutes ago, with the child and his sister. But he asked us to deliver this message if you showed up." He handed her a folded note, different from the one she already held. The handwriting was identical. Evelyn opened it with trembling hands. "The truth buried in silence still screams beneath the ground. You'll find me where Grace was laid to rest. Come alone." Her heart stopped. "Where Grace was laid to rest?" she whispered, her mind flashing to the old community cemetery, the one her husband had refused to visit after the scandal. The nurse appeared in the doorway, pale and shaken. "Mrs. Carter, are you okay?" Evelyn turned toward her, eyes wide and wet. "He's not settling revenge," she said hoarsely. "He's settling truth." Without another word, She rushed out through the sliding glass doors, the night wind whipping against her face. Rain had begun to fall, the kind that blurred city lights into tears. As she climbed into her car, the envelope on the passenger seat caught the faint glow of the streetlight. Her name shimmered under the rain-soaked glass. She tore it open at last. Inside was a single photograph, her younger self standing beside Grace Hill, both smiling. On the back, written in Marcus's handwriting, were just 5 words. Every story has 2 sides. Evelyn pressed the photo to her chest, sobbing. Lightning flashed across the sky, and for a brief moment, she thought she saw a figure standing across the street. Tall, motionless, holding an umbrella, watching. Then the thunder rolled, and he was gone. She started the engine, headlights cutting through the rain. Her destination clear, Grace Hill's grave. As she drove into the darkness, the radio flickered alive. A breaking news report. Authorities have issued a nationwide alert for Dr. Marcus Hill, wanted for questioning in connection with a reopened case involving the Carter family and the disappearance of key evidence. Evelyn's grip tightened on the steering wheel. Her eyes darted to the rearview mirror. Through the rain-streaked glass, 2 headlights appeared behind her. Following. To be continued.